and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Nats have come in here and dominated the series so far. A chance to sweep this road set here today.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
And stepping in, Victor Robles. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Starlin Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third,
Juan Soto to the plate now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoring. Patrick Corbin gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hot shot down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
In now, Justin Turner. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1.
0-1.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's Seeger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His career batting line with Corbin. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Count still full, 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal.
Batting
Right
fourth.
there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Cody Bellinger is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Now to the plate, here is A.J. Pollock. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ready with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. That misses and we're even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Well, today's game provides the Nationals with an opportunity to complete a series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison, and it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Muncie gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. One left for Washington. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, A.J.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-1 to count. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The second baseman.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He loses him on ball 4. So to get his day started at the plate, Max Muncie trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Yep,
Wide,
that ball went
2-0.
out.
Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll be back in standing up. The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Gomes has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting
So
eighth.
2 down and a
The
runner
catcher,
at first, and the
Austin
catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Lux leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. From the stretch, the 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The payoff pitch. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Julio Urias.
No pitcher. Julio. Urias.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. The 0-1 offering. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Now a throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Couple of walks. Top of the third set to get underway. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Rhett Wiseman. Here's the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. From the stretch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And that misses 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. Now at the plate here is Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Cody Bellinger shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now a swinging bunt. High in the air down the right field line. Wiseman gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Starlin Castro. He's set. Here it comes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Juan Soto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Seeger backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They're down 2-0. So stepping in is A.J. Pollock. First pitch on the way.
The left fielder.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Second baseman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gavin Lux stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here is Max Muncie. Popped into foul ground his last time up. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as they're unable. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for the Nationals.
So now into the box is Yan Gomes. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Josh Harrison stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Standing in now, Rhett Wiseman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this will be fouled away. This is pulled into right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Patrick.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Victor Robles. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Barnes.
The catcher.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next to the pitcher.
So next to hit is Julio Urias. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Next up is Justin Turner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning.
Leading off for the Nationals, the second baseman, Starlin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starlin Castro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
0-2, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next up, Juan Soto. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Pollock. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one. Here's Seeger.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Ball that's outside.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Seeger.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Cody Bellinger.
And there's out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in once again is Gavin Lux, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave one. They're up 2-0. Now it'll be Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
In the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate is Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Looking to send him packing again. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Josh Harrison. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wander Suero will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carter Kieboom is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Next up is Max Muncie. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Suero is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2.
2-2 to count.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Striding in is Austin Barnes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Urias. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Zach McKinstry stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's set, here it comes. Hard hit at third. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Brustar Gratterall will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Rhett Wiseman.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Rhett Wiseman has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
2 strikes.
Wiseman aboard here at first with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
At the plate now, Victor Robles. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now to bat, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
1-0.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is back up the middle and into center field. Bellinger's got it.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here now is Juan Soto. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Oh, my mic's been muted. I don't know why my mic's been muted. I don't know if it's been muted the whole time. Oh God, I'm sorry if it is.
Skied in the air to straightaway
hit the left field. Welcome to the video if my mic's been muted the whole time. I don't know if it has. This is awkward.
Luis Garcia is going to go ahead and stay in the ball.
Bro, I commentated this. That sucks. I don't know if my mic's been muted the whole time. Alright, well, if it has been.
First pitch pitch on its
What
way.
a game
Justin
from
Turner
Julio
goes in
Urias.
now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
I recapped how I kind of like Austin Barnes kind of behind home plate more than Will Smith, just because I feel like I get more strikeouts with Smith with Austin Barnes behind home plate. I mentioned how this game is broken and how they keep on saying the Nationals are getting a sweep, even though it's game 2 of the series. What else did I say? Max Muncy's really struggling at first. Well, hitting.
They're not out of this one yet.
Seeger sacrifice bunt, that was pretty cool. I don't do that often, so that's cool. 2-2. I gotta warm up a pitcher, by the way. I gotta warm up Jansen. Jansen being our closer, that's a very interesting situation. Might change that to restart Gratterall and then make him my setup man. What else did I say? Oh, I maybe want to I maybe want to call up Victor Gonzalez and make Tom McHale go down to the minor leagues just because I really want Victor Gonzalez, because I know he's a really competitive pitcher and he's one of my favorite Dodger pitchers right now, so I'd like to have Victor Gonzalez on the squad. What else? That's pretty much the game recap. And we're up 2-0. And Julio Urias actually, he dominated again, and damn, I wonder how long my mic's been muted. The whole video, half the video. And why the hell would why would I muted it in the first place? I don't know. 1-2 to Seeger. 0 for 3, and that's gonna hit him. Wow.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out.
Alright, that brings Cody Bellinger.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Alright, strike one.
You gotta love guys auto taking you.
So if my mic's been muted the whole time, I'm sorry.
Steal that first strike and now you go
If it hasn't and it was muted for a while, then I'm still sorry. Because
and it's quickly 0-2.
that's really unfortunate, because you know, when I commentate these games and I put my hard work in, and then I figure out my mic's muted, like it just totally sucks for me, and probably sucks for you guys. Like, at least you guys still have the game commentary, but I feel like my input's a little bit better. Daniel Hudson on the mound, by the way. 1-2 now to Cody Bellinger, no outs. What else? Oh, after this series, the Rockies are coming to us, but I've said that in a few videos. One away here in the bottom of the 8th. AJ Pollock faced Patrick Corbin like 4 times. I'm pretty sure I said that. Pretty sure my mic wasn't muted this whole game, but what do I know? 1-0 to AJ Pollock. The 1-0. Oh, bro, that's a base hit for Pollock. The runners are gonna come. What? Oh my God, no! I had a bad running. Oh my God, bro! If we still score, how the hell did that happen? 3-zip, bro. Okay. Okay. An RBI for AJ Pollock, and Jeremy Jeffers is coming in right here now. Jeffers. Man, what? Jeez, that sucks. It doesn't suck that we scored a run. I'm still confused if I recorded or if I didn't. Oh my God, strike one. So if my mic's been muted, I'm sorry. Like I said, oh my God, now I'm frustrated because I'm too busy thinking about that. 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle
0-2 and a strikeout, darn it, with the splitter. They don't say one around, which I call BS, and now they're bringing Muncie, who in this game has been walked. He's 0 for 2, and one of those outs was a really hard contacted hit, and unfortunately for us, it was a perfect swing, hit deep to center, and unfortunately it wasn't a base hit.
And now the first pitch.
So I'm pretty sure Max Muncy's pretty frustrated at the plate right now, and I couldn't blame him.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing.
Gavin Luck's still in bases. They kept on throwing over like they're doing to Pollock, and that's why I took off with Gavin, but Oh, and 2. Darn it. Still struggling with Max Muncie here. 3-0-2. Splitter outside, and that will end the inning. Well, that brings Trey Turner, and that will bring in Kenley Jansen. Jansen has a 6.75 ERA, 2 strikeouts, 0 walks. This is the second game of the year. First pitch, strike 1. This is a safe situation since we're up by 3 runs. The 0-1 cutter.
Jansen comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Fouled off 0-2. 0-2 from Kenley Jansen. The 0-2 fastball will be popped into right center field. Gavin Lux would run back into the outfield just a little bit and 1 away. 1 away, and I'll bring in Mr. National, 1 for 3. First pitch cutter, strike 1. Got a hit off of Urias earlier in this game after I threw back-to-back sweeping curveballs to 1-1.
To the Nationals' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on.
1-1 slider. 1-2.
Behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Alright, the 1-2. And the 1-2 cutter from Jansen will strike out. Zimmerman at 99, 2 away.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count.
Alright, 2 away. Now they're bringing Gomes. First pitch, strike 1.
Go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
0-1, and now the 0-1 cutter. Strike 2, beautiful cutter. I'll go back to it here. The 0-2 cutter high, fouled off at 98. Alright, we're gonna hit him with the slider here. 0-2, the slider, fouled off. Wow, 98 to 81, and Jan Gomes got a piece of that. 0-2, back to the slider, hit. Seeger will field it, throw it to first. And we will take game 2 out of 3 here in this series, thanks to Urias' beautiful start. And 8 wins in a row after losing opening day. We have dominated. I'll take it. Jansen with the save, Julio with the win, and Patrick Corbin with the loss. And the Dodgers go to 8-1. So I'll take it. Alright guys, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and next time I'll make sure my mic's not muted. If my mic's muted the whole game in this one, I don't know, because, you know, I'm still recording. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. I'll see you guys next time.